High above Europe, in thin air, where engines struggled to breathe and the cold crept through every layer of metal, American bombers flew straight into danger. They were large aircraft, heavy with fuel and bombs, slow to maneuver and impossible to hide. Every man aboard knew the risks. Their mission was simple in words, but brutal in reality. Fly into enemy territory, complete the objective, and somehow make it home alive. On one mission during World War II, a formation of American bombers pushed deep into hostile skies. Below them, clouds covered the land like a gray ocean. Above them, the sky was calm, almost peaceful. That calm did not last. Without warning, German fighter planes appeared out of the sun, diving with speed and precision. The sky erupted. Tracer rounds cut glowing lines through the air. Explosions rocked the formation. Shrapnel tore through aluminum skin. Smoke poured from damaged engines. One bomber was hit hard. Its aircraft shuddered. An engine failed. Altitude dropped. Slowly, helplessly, the bomber began to fall behind the rest of the formation. Every pilot in the sky understood what that meant. A lone bomber was a perfect target. Escorting the formation were American fighter pilots, flying lighter, faster aircraft. Their orders were clear and repeated before every mission. Stay with the bombers, protect the group, conserve fuel, and never chase too far away. Fuel was survival. Distance was death. One American pilot saw the damaged bomber slipping back. He saw smoke trailing behind it. He saw it losing speed, and he knew there were men inside: gunners, engineers, navigators, young Americans who trusted that someone would be there to protect them. He also knew the rules. If he followed that bomber, he risked running out of fuel before returning to base. If he stayed with the formation, those men would almost certainly be destroyed. The decision did not take long. Without asking permission, without hesitation, the American pilot broke formation and turned back. Alone. Almost immediately, enemy fighters noticed the movement. They closed in fast, attacking from above and behind. The American pilot pushed his aircraft beyond its limits, pulling tight turns, diving through clouds, climbing again into gunfire. His fuel gauge dropped with every passing minute. His ammunition grew dangerously low. His aircraft took hits that rattled the cockpit. Fear was there, but it did not control him. Again and again, he placed himself between the enemy and the wounded bomber. He drew fire away from the slower aircraft, forcing the attackers to focus on him instead. Each pass bought the bomber more time. Each maneuver kept the crew alive a little longer. Inside the damaged bomber, the men watched in disbelief. They could see the fighter weaving through the sky, taking risks no pilot was supposed to take. They had no way to help him. All they could do was hold course and hope. Minutes felt like hours. Eventually, faced with resistance they hadn't expected and low on their own fuel, the German fighters disengaged. One by one, they turned away. The sky grew quiet again. The American pilot stayed with the bomber, escorting it until it reached safer airspace. Only then did he turn back toward home. His fuel nearly gone. His aircraft barely holding together. He landed with almost nothing left in his tanks. There were no cameras waiting, no headlines, no immediate recognition. But for the men inside that bomber, the meaning of that flight was undeniable. They were alive because one pilot chose courage over safety. Because he refused to leave them behind. He did not change the course of the war, but he changed the fate of an entire crew. And sometimes, far above the battlefield and far from history books, that is what true heroism looks like.